Hey everybody, it's Sword Song, and I just got back from seeing Rings with Joe, or Sword Boy. Not sure if I'm gonna stick with that. And I'm sitting like this because every goddamn shot in the movie was shot like this. I'm probably being too emotional in regards to the main character's acting ability. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Rings today! It's 52 weeks, 52 movies! On the edge of my seat.
Indeed.
Where I was not during the film. Obviously, it's no secret I love The Ring. I've talked about it multiple times. I've shown my tattoo of Sadako from Ringu. Slenderman's in there too, but whatever. There is a Slenderman movie. It's absolute shit. Excuse me. We got there about 5 minutes late, because I thought the movie started at 5:30. Started at 5. We got there at 5:10. So if you count in trailers, we were only like 5 minutes late. So apparently we missed the airplane scene.
It was in the trailer.
Yeah, the scene in the trailer. I was like, that's a long ass flight because it lasts 7 days. There were a lot of problems with this movie.
So many problems.
You enjoyed it though, because you expected just a schlocky thing.
I went into it just hoping for a shitty horror movie and got a shitty horror movie. So it was fun.
Yeah, shitty horror movies for sure.
And it was fun watching you get mad.
Yeah, I was so angry. Within 5 minutes it pissed me off. What was it that pissed me off?
Oh, the camera work for one thing.
Yeah, the camera work in that movie is ridiculous. Like, the Ring, and even Ring 2, which is just really bad. Still better fucking love story than Twilight. The camera work is amazing. Like, there's a lot of tension in the camera and the angles. There's a lot of cool shots that create a panic, like, it induces panic because, like, you're looking at it and you expect something to pop out, but it never does, and it's very anti-traditional horror filmmaking.
And this one was very traditional.
The phone's ringing.
Literally every time you expect a jump scare, there's a jump scare.
Which is counter The Ring. The Ring does not have jump scares. It's like putting jump scare mania in Silent Hill movies. Like, that's not what it is. There was 2 ghosts in this, and I never thought of The Ring as a ghost movie. There's a ghost in it, but it's more just like a psychological horror. And now there's 2 ghosts in this one. Of Evelyn, Samara's mom. Which I can't remember if that was her name in Ring 2. At this point, we're not sure if Ring 2 is technically canon anymore. But the camera work in this is awful. Like, every shot of people expositioning is just like a headshot.
Mm-hmm.
It's too personal. Like, get out of my grill, main characters. The lead actress is absolutely awful. She looks like Jessica Alba and, who did I say?
I don't remember.
Scarlett Johansson.
There you go.
If Scarlett Johansson and Jessica Alba were, like, fused together into one person, like, that's what she looks like. Which, that's not my problem. I'm just saying that's what she looks like. My problem is she doesn't emote at all. Like, she's fucking Kristen Stewart-esque. Like, oh, I saw a scary movie and now I have a burn on my hand. Oh, I'm being attacked by a priest. Like...
Towards the end, she got a little better, but...
Towards the end, like, when she was getting inexplicably possessed, like, the whole thing where Samara takes over her body and the rebirth thing happens in, like, the last 5 minutes. If you're me, and you have a crazy encyclopedic knowledge of Ringu, and the books, and the legends, then it kind of makes sense. If you're just a viewer coming in who's never seen any other Ring movie, or even if you have seen the other Ring movies, it's completely confusing that she's just like at the end suddenly, oh, I'm Samara. Fucking why?
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, the spoilers are rampant in this goddamn thing. Like, if you watch 52 Weeks, 52 films, I'm going to ruin them. But, like, at the end of this movie, it was very much like a what did I just watch kind of feeling.
Yeah. Oh, the cell phone thing. When the professor guy got called on the cell phone. that irritated you.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off. That was what pissed me off in the first 5 minutes. Is he watched the professor guy who's the actor from Big Bang, who was also in Roseanne. I can never remember that guy's name. He watched the video and got the call, the whole 7 days call, and that pisses me off so much because the phone only goddamn rings in the cabin. I'm a little more lenient on it in the American films.
Yeah, and Samara's been released.
Yeah,
so
she has the freedom to contact people now. It still pisses me off. But the stories and the movies are called Ring for so many reasons, because there's the actual ring you see in the well, there's the phone ringing, there's the Ringu virus, which is really only in the books. There's the fact that to pass the curse on, you have to create this fucking chain that never ends. And it really only focuses on the circle. Like, there's a ring! Woo! One of the main plot points in this movie was that the main character, Julia, watched the video, and when she tried to copy it at the behest of her boyfriend, she couldn't because the copy file was bigger, and which isn't, possible.
Well, it's just because it didn't really explain why she couldn't copy it. Well, I think it was just because Samara was preventing it from being copied.
Maybe.
Because she wanted Julia.
Yeah. But, there was a secondary video compressed into the original Ring video, which can be done. I don't know how to do it. I have no need to do it. And that video was fucking weird, because the original Ring video links to Samara's final moments and thoughts. Everything in there connects to something that she saw or experienced in her life. This one was just like a series of very random images.
No, it was about her mother, and it was showing the location where her mother had been kept, and
yeah,
like the whole secondary video was entirely about her mother.
Yeah. But it was still very strange, and a lot of the images weren't reused. They were just there to be weird, like the snake eating its own tail.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Well, it's the whole ring.
Yeah, it was the ring, but it didn't tie into anything.
Yeah, it was just like, here's a snake eating its own tail. Ooh, spooky. There were a lot of images that didn't tie in, and that pissed me off. And, oh my god, this movie needs to come with a goddamn seizure warning. With as many times as it just flickers to video images. Jesus.
Yeah, it didn't trust us to make the connections ourselves. It's like every time we saw something that was in the video, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, this was in the video.
Yeah, it felt like the movie thought I was sitting there doing this the whole time, right up until the end. I'm not watching. Oh, now it makes sense. It was stupid. The first act is choppy and poorly edited.
Yeah.
In the original movie, there's the day counters, it's Wednesday, day 1, and it goes through it, and you can keep track of it. This movie seemed to forget that Julia watched the video.
Yeah.
So I kept asking, what day are we on? Because she still watched it, and I know she was she was compatible with Samara and was going to turn into her, but it's still a 7-day process.
Yeah, the end of the movie must have been the 7th day,
yeah.
But it never gave us any kind of indication of how much time had passed.
None. Not a little fucking overlay, not a time fade. It didn't even show her sleeping.
Showed her sleeping once.
But that was right before she turned.
Yeah. Also, the scene that was in the trailer where her hand was melding with Samara's hand wasn't there.
Yeah, that wasn't there.
The trailer was a completely different movie.
Yeah.
It's just...
where the fuck was that? And she was started having nightmares about Samara before she ever even saw the video or knew who Samara was. And that was stupid. There were a lot of issues in this movie. But still, my biggest issue is that it's not DreamWorks anymore. It's Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount bought the rights, and the plan is to franchise it and turn it into the next Paranormal Activity.
And their fingerprints were all over it.
Yeah.
It felt like a Paramount film. And
yeah. And one of the worst things about this movie that really drove me up the wall was the soundtrack. Because Ring and Ring 2 and even Ringu and the Japanese films don't really have a soundtrack. They have the weird noises and they have like Samara's lullaby, and then there's silence, and that, or the sound of rain, and that really builds the tension and this kind of oppressive feeling. And this one had a very traditional orchestral soundtrack.
That was really in your face.
Yeah, the soundtrack needs to take it down a goddamn notch. They're just like, here's a scare! Like, fuck off. I know when I'm supposed to be scared, okay? I'm trained in this. But it was all around disappointing. It didn't even really have any notably creepy moments. It was just, it felt like, what did you say? That it felt like 1 and 2 melded together.
It was kind of like they took that Rings short film.
Yeah, which is a special feature on the Rings 2 DVD.
Yeah, and used that as just, like, they tried to remake the first Ring movie with that short film as an influence, with a little bit of Ring 2 thrown in.
Yeah, like...
Because the story was essentially the exact same as the first Ring movie.
Yeah. Oh, we need to save this little girl. No, you can't save the little girl. Oh, we saved her. Shit's bad. Yeah,
they go and burn Samara's body to free her. And they're like, oh yeah, no, everything's good now. It's like, oh, nope. You're Samara now.
Julia turned into Samara. Which is annoying because they kind of touch the idea that she has the ability to take over someone's body if they're compatible with her powers, but like that's when I say they kind of touch it, I mean you have to be really paying attention for it, because the professor kind of glides over it. So the end can kind of come out of the blue if you don't expect it.
And just that was the end of the movie. It's just, you know, she turns into Samara and it's done.
Yeah, she wipes the steam off the mirror. Samara, credits. Like, fuck you.
It didn't even end. It was just like, nope.
Like, stay tuned. Yeah. Next bat time on the same bat channel.
On the next episode of Rings.
Which, what are they going to call it? They've got Ring, Ring 2, Rings. The short film is actually called Ringers. What's the next one going to be like? Circle?
I don't know. They'll probably take, like, the Aliens naming conventions. So now the next one will be Ring 4, and then it'll be Ring Revolution and
Ring Samara's Isolation. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting few years until they feel like they ride that money train out.
Yeah.
Because I'll keep watching them. I might not keep paying for them, but I'll keep watching them. And I'm not saying I'm going to pirate the movie. I'm saying, like, I'll just wait till they're on TV or some shit. Or I'll pirate them.
Or you'll pirate them.
Not openly. So, yeah, that was Rings. That was my 4th film this year, I believe.
Something like that.
I know, like I said...
We'll catch up.
Yeah, like I said in my last video, I am behind. It's been a crazy time, obviously, in the middle of moving. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up and get more videos out. But that was Rings. I think that's good. I think that's all my thoughts.
That's good.
That's a good one. Good rambly video. Fuck that movie. Bye! As long as I don't knock it over. Make more noise.
Okay.
Noise time. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna shot. Hold on.